Laurel here with our 10th day of Christmas. It's coming to a close. I know you're really torn up and sad about that. We still have 2 more days, so don't worry. So our 10th day of Christmas, we are doing a 10 by 10 by 10 workout, which means we have 10 exercises done for 10 reps with a 10-second rest in between each one. You were afraid that last 10 was going to be 10 sets worth. Don't worry, we're not doing anything like yesterday. How are you feeling after yesterday, by the way? I'm a little sore in my pecs, but from those push-ups. But it was really good. I felt really great afterwards. I hope you had as much fun with it as I did. And so it's a little change up today. 10 by 10 by 10 with 10 seconds, not 10 sets, because that would be awful. But anyway, the things that you're going to need today in terms of equipment, I'm going to be using a yoga mat because we have some floor work that we're going to be doing. You don't have to have one if you don't want to, but it's always nice for a little back support. I'm going to use one dumbbell. So I'm going a little bit heavier with this one. I have a 115-pound dumbbell. And then I'm going to use a set of 2 8s. So whatever set of dumbbells you have, use what you have. I'm going to go a little bit lighter because in that particular exercise is going to be a lateral raise, which people tend to need a little bit lighter weight for that one than you might think. It doesn't seem like it's that hard, but once you do several of them, it's also going to be a combined exercise too, so you might want to go a little bit lighter. Try it out for yourself though. Make sure you have a couple sets around, so if you always need to switch out for something heavier or lighter, you're able to do that. And the last thing you're going to need is a stability ball, or a Swiss ball as it's often referred to. And mine is actually being used upstairs from my husband's workout right now. So I'm going to use the BOSU Ball because it was already here in the room and quick and handy. But it's the same sort of thing, just not as much, wiggling around that you can do on it. So getting started right away, we're going to be starting off with something called Exposition abs, also known as a starfish. And you're going to lay out, their arms out to the sides, legs out, and just your whole body's in an X position. All coming from the core, you want to try and lift yourself up. You're going to try and touch your opposite leg. So 10 will be considered that one. There's 1, okay? And 2. And 3. 4. And 5. Good. Really make sure that as you sit up, use your the exhale to bring it up into that. The other side. 6. 7. 8. 9. Oh, here it goes. Birds kicking in. 9. Last one. Nice job. All right. Breathe for a moment. Next exercise we have is a 1-leg bridge. Oh, sorry, you're going to be on your back for that one. Going in. 3, 2, 1. And from here, you're going to have 1 leg down, 1 leg up, and you're just using your glutes and your hamstrings to lift you up. 3, 4, 5. Let's cross our fingertips on our shoulders. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Switch. Do the same thing for the other side. Make sure that the leg that you're pressing on, the knee doesn't buckle in or buckle out. You want to try to keep everything all in a strong straight line. That's a common problem for people when they do bridges, is the knees will kind of go in or out. You want to stay very strong, neutral line. Core nice and strong, tight. Using your butt, using your hamstrings, everything lifts you up. Good. And rest. Good. Nice. So you're feeling that under there? Yeah. Okay, and our next one, we're going to do some mountain climbers. 3, 2, assume the position, and go. And that's 1. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. Stretch back. Next one we have kettlebell swings. So I'm going to grab my dumbbell. If you have kettlebells, absolutely go use them. I'm using a dumbbell just so you can see what it looks like when we use a dumbbell with this one. You're going to keep your chest and shoulders nice and open. Don't let your back round out. Stay nice and strong through your midsection as well too. This is all really happening from the hips. This is not so much a shoulder exercise. You're using the power from your squat position here, so all your legs and the thrusting forward of the hips to lift the weight up, and your arms are just along for the ride, okay? So don't think you have to like lift it up every single time, because holy cow, will your arms feel tired. So sure, we're well over our 10-second rest here, so squat, lift, good, 2, 3, 4, 5, way back on the heels, just like when you do any other squat, 8, 9, 10, good, all right. There's our kettlebell or dumbbell swings. Next we're gonna go into some diamond squat jumps. Now this is a new one for most of you. We normally will do squat jumps where we squat and jump and land. The change with this one makes it a diamond shape, is as we jump in the air, we're clicking our heels behind us, so it looks a little something like this. Okay, you still want to, you kick in quick, jump back out, sink all the way down to your squat, getting your weight back on your heels. Now squat jumps, you're still getting used to them, or if they're new for you, I want you to stick with the squat jump, just working within whatever pace you can. Don't worry about going fast, worry about the form. Make sure that you're being safe on your knees, starting from a squat and landing in a squat every single time. For the rest of you that need a little bit more of a challenge, I'm going to kick you in the butt. We're going to do some diamond squat jumps. Are you ready? Here we go. Squat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Kick it out. Good job. All right, this is where our Swiss ball comes into play. Or my BOSU ball. Now, if you've never seen a BOSU ball, this is what it looks like. It's a Swiss ball that's been cut in half, and then it has like a thick plastic base on the bottom of it. So BOSU stands for both sides up. So you have the wiggly ball side of it, and then you have the flat side to do different exercises on as well too. It's a lot of fun, a lot of different things that you can do on it. So like I said, because I didn't want to steal my stability ball away from the hubs, I was like, you know what, I'll use BOSU. Now, if you don't have any of these things at home, you can always use a bench or do this laying flat on the floor. I just like the wiggly and instability that the BOSU and the Swiss ball offer with this exercise. So we're going to do a one-arm chest press. When you're laying on your ball or on the bench or anywhere, whatever you're laying on, I want to make sure that your head, neck, shoulders, upper part of your back are all connected to the ball, all in line. Now we're going to go back to that bridge position again. I'm going to lift up my hips a little bit. Again, knees are right in line with the hips. We're going to take our weight, press it straight up, just as if you're doing a bench press. But we're using one arm. It's a little more unstable, a little wiggly. Really working on our core stability with this one. Plus when we're using the ball, we have that extra wiggle. Inhale. Last one here. Now don't worry, we're going to get that other side in. We're just going to do it a little later. We're going to do another one-sided exercise. Move the BOSU. It's a side lunge with a lateral raise. And we're going to do this for our right arm first. Now for a side lunge, make sure that your toes are going to be pointing towards me the entire time. Don't ever let your toes turn out and then you're lunging in that direction. Keep it straight out. Think of like leading with your ankle, the side of your foot. Step out. Oh, sorry, here we go. You step out, chest up. Nice long position here in my leg. My knees right over my toes. My hands here just for a little self-spotting. Weight held straight off from the shoulder. Nice and strong here. As we stand up, we're going to bring the arms straight up to the side. Good. String them together. Here's 2, 3, 4. So I'm trying to keep, as I lift, I'm trying to keep my shoulder down. Don't let it, crunch forward. You're leading more with like at the top of your arm and your elbow. Good. Here's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right, guess what? Have our left arm. right. Whose heart rate's up a little bit? Anybody? Anybody? Now, once we get used to these exercises, if you want to repeat this for a second time through, and really make sure that you're focusing on that 10-second rest in between each exercise, go for it. That way you can get a little extra work. But otherwise, 10 by 10 workout is fine the way it is if you need to take the rest. But if you want to do the 10 by 10 by 10, by all means, go for it. So from here, press. Now, notice this might be a little bit more unstable or weaker or harder. That's fine. Really focus on inhale, exhale, press straight up, weight comes down, back up again. Good. I think we have 3 more here. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring the weight into your chest and roll yourself back up again to sitting on your ball, or sit up if you're me. All right. And we have our left arm. Okay, here we go. Where am I going? Here we go. Yes. Wow, that was tough. I had to figure that one out. Okay, stepping out to the right side. Same thing. Toes straight ahead. Keep your chest up. And then out to the side. And 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. Last move. If you've been keeping track, we're at number 9. This is number 10 now. We have shoulder taps. So we're going to get in that full plank position again. Now you want to make sure, kind of like a mountain climber, like you're about to start your push-up, right? Shoulders are right over your wrists and your hands. Now what you're going to do with this one, the closer your stance is, the harder this movement is going to be. The wider it is, the stronger your base is going to be, okay? So find a place that challenges you. If you're totally a beginner, start with a little bit wider stance. If you're really advanced and you want to like go for the gold, try putting your feet closer together or all the way together. Me, I'm going to go right and hips width apart. That's usually a good place to start. Good place to be for most people. And with this one, as you tap, you want to just try and keep the rest of your body pretty quiet and not so much rocking side to side, okay? Don't let the hips twist back and forth. So here we go. 4, 5, 6, strong core, 7, don't let it rock even if it gets tired, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right. Knees come down, stretch back, child's pose. Hit it a second round, paying attention to the times and try and do just a 10-second rest in between each one and hop from one to the next. Otherwise, hit it a second time around and just do, take your time with it. Just make sure you get all the reps in with great form. And happy 10th day of Christmas. We'll see you tomorrow for day 11.